Welcome back, Scent Squad. Emerald C here with a fragrance review for you for Jo Malone London. This is Raspberry Ripple Cologne, right? So this is the new drop from 2025. Now, initially I got this to review. So not this bottle, it actually came in this cute little ice cream scoop, and this is the original sample I received. So of course I smelled it and I loved it. Now what I loved about it was that it was fresh and it was sweet. Now usually I'm not a sweet fragrance lover, but if you keep watching, I'm going to tell you exactly what captivated me. If you're new to this channel, my name is Emerald C. I do a lot of fragrance reviews and girly stuff and tips like that. If you love fragrances, I welcome you to the Emerald C channel, and I want you to go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Now this right here is what the bottle looks like. It's super cute. It's a cute little pink ribbon. It makes me feel like pretty. It makes me feel really pretty to wear it. So I'm gonna actually spray it. It's so sweet, but not like sickeningly sweet. So when you first smell this fragrance, first thing you're gonna smell is red currant. That is our top note. It's more of like a sour, slightly sweet, little bit of a tangy scent, right? It knocks a big punch when you first smell it, followed by the raspberry. So the raspberry is so delectably delicious. It's sweet, but not overwhelming, because y'all know I can't do the sweet scents unless it's like a warm floral or something along those lines. I just can't do straight sweet, and I cannot do straight floral. So you gotta warm me up to that. This right here is a good combination, because our base notes that we have here are white musk, right? So we get that nice close skin feeling at dry down. Longevity for Raspberry Ripple, for me, I ended up putting it on at night, well, closer to the evening. So I want to say I put it on around like 6 in the evening, and then I wore it, of course, all night long. I sprayed my wrists and right here in this crevice, and I kept it on all night, all the way until I woke up in the morning. And I think I woke up at like 6 or 7 in the morning, but I could still smell it on my skin. Granted, it didn't pack a huge punch. It was a little bit more of a skin scent then, but also I was tossing and turning in bed. So of course my bed is going to have a little bit of the scent, because I am one of those girls who go to bed in fragrance. Either way, I can still smell the scent. So it is a long lasting scent. Now imagine if I actually hit all my pulse points. We're talking about my neck, right across here, behind my knees, just everywhere. Then of course you're going to be able to really smell me and have it pack a punch. But even the 2 sprays that I sprayed lasted long enough and was impactful enough for me to say, you know what, I'm gonna go buy this, right? Now, I'm not easily impressed when it comes to fragrances, because I do have a lot of fragrances, and then I told myself, I'm gonna go ahead and just like fall back from getting fragrances.
Oh,
And
no.
then I got a bunch for my birthday, and I'm like, okay, but I'm not gonna buy any more scents. And here I am with this, and I only got the small bottle because I was trying to honor what I decided, because it did smell good, and it's not like anything I already have in my collection. Because you guys know there are certain fragrances and certain notes that I absolutely love, and I'm like, this doesn't have that. It's a very unique combination. Now, I will say this. She is not a room-filling scent. She's not that girl, okay? She leans more towards, I want to say, radiating within a 4 to 5 foot bubble around your body. And that's okay. That's all right. Because her quality of fragrance is just good enough for me, okay? It makes you feel very pretty. Like, this is literally something you would wear if you're going to brunch, right? Or if you're going on a rosé date, or if you're bringing macaroons to some place special. This is what that feels like. You have on a very pretty sundress, or just something light and airy that makes you feel really good. We're thinking coral, peach, light pastel pink, maybe a lighter blue, pastel green, and this is what you are wearing on that day, and it's most certainly a compliment getter. I've been wearing this right now so far for about 2 weeks, and y'all know, I obsess over fragrances like I do music. I get a new song and I run with it, right? I'll keep playing it over and over again until I get all the words memorized, and then I'm singing it like I wrote it. That's how I am with fragrance. I get a new fragrance and I'm like, okay, now I gotta coordinate outfits to go with it. Now I want to wear this every single day. This is her. So believe me, I've been wearing this, okay? Like it's going out of style. And it's crazy because as much as I've been wearing it, it doesn't feel like I really even put a dent in the bottle, even though this is their smallest bottle they have. I think this is like the 1 ounce. Now, the age for this, I will say it ranges from 20 to around 40. It's nice and sleek. It's chic. It's classy, but it still has like a youthful twang. But you can also be very polished when wearing this. And this would be a nice blended fragrance. Like you can layer this with a multitude of fragrances to give it even more depth. But for me right now, I'm just going to set her where she's at. I have not layered. I've just been wearing her straight out the bottle. But wait until I find some fragrances from my collection that I want to layer. I'm going to layer her, okay? Gender. Now, though the bottle is so pretty, it's cutesy, it's definitely giving girly, I don't feel like it's only feminine forward. It doesn't, for me, feel like it has notes that are so strong hooked into being feminine that a guy can't wear it. So I low-key feel like it could be unisex. So it's unisex / slightly more female, but I do feel like a guy could wear this. Like it smells like a bougie ice cream. Now, my overall review for this fragrance, would I recommend it? Yes, I would recommend it if you like sweeter scents, right? Something that you wouldn't wear during the summertime. Something that's like slightly elegant, slightly elevated, but still sweet, and it's fun, it's youthful. It's like that really good combination. Now, if you don't like sweeter scents, this definitely is not for you. I don't feel like it's so multi-dimensional where it really unravels over time and it captivates you even more. I feel like it's good for what it is in those 3 scent notes. Would I buy the full-size bottle of this? I probably won't. I do like that these notes are not the same notes that I have in my whole larger collection of fragrances, but I feel like this serves me just well because it gives me the opportunity to cycle through my fragrances and actually take time to wear them and enjoy it and not just buy fragrances and just do sprays here, spray there. Like it allows me to really sit in it and say, oh, this is a good fragrance, right? All right, so we're going to jump into my favorite part, which is the reviews. Now, I have not yet gone through the reviews, so I really don't know what anyone's going to say. Sometimes I'll look through the reviews before I blind buy something, but since I got the sample and I already liked this sample, there was no need for me to go through the reviews. There was nothing they were going to say that was going to change my mind about getting this scent. But we're here and I'm going to go ahead and look through our reviews. It starts as a perfect strawberry, red currant, creamy ice cream. This lasts for about 30 minutes, then the white musk starts to be more prominent. White musk lasts a little more than 2 hours. This is a perfect summer scent if you don't mind reapplying. Okay. I do get the sweetness of it, the berryness of it. It's not strawberries, it's raspberry, but that's okay. But you definitely do get the notes that she was mentioning. As far as reapplying, for me, again, I didn't feel the need to reapply, and you know I like my scent strong. Next one. Wow, this has to be a joke. Disappears in 10 minutes and smells like the most faint hint of nondescript fruit with musk. Then gone. Okay. I mean, not for me, to each their own. Everyone has their own experiences with it. 10 minutes, I would not say that at all. Absolutely not for the 10 minutes. It literally lasts for hours on my skin. So I don't know if she went nose blind to it or whatever the case is, but listen, I'm not going to take away from her experience. What else do we have? This smells exactly like raspberry ripple ice cream, but not the luscious creamy scoops. More like the syrupy dregs at the bottom of the carton. It is very sweet and not creamy enough. While having a slight nostalgic charm, I don't want to smell like artificial raspberry syrup. One for children at a birthday party. However, the packaging is charming, like the gingerbread theme based on nostalgic food packaging, which I love. Oh, you know what? I will say this. I do like her concept that she mentioned, like with the theme and the color of everything, because I think this is so pretty. It's very girly. This is what it looks like. I do love a bottle with a theme because I'm big on it. I like when my bottles look nice and not just like the basic everyday bottle. But for me, it's not giving bottom of the carton. It's not. All right, let's see what else we have here. Just got this in the mail and absolutely love it. It's almost like stepping into a lush store. The raspberry has the tartness to it, then it settles down to a lovely vanilla-y musk. I've never smelled anything quite like it, and that makes me appreciate it even more. Definitely taking this on my summer vacation. Girl, yes, thank you. Okay, cloggy. I agree. This is how I feel. She's speaking from my heart. Okay? That's exactly how I feel. Hubby and I have a vacation coming up. This is going to be one of the scents that I bring, because when I go on vacation, I bring a different scent for every day. I usually put them in little travel size bottles, but I'm gonna bring my scents. She's coming with me too. And also Valentino, Donna Born Aroma Green Extravaganza, because I love her too. This will be our last one. It is a tart creamy raspberry on my skin for an hour or two before it disappears. I like it for what it is, but it's not very dynamic or dimensional on me. I brought the travel and I'm unsure if I would justify buying a larger bottle due to the lack of longevity. It is simple and it is nice though. Okay, this one is another one I can kind of get behind. It is very creamy, raspberry on there. I will not say that it only lasts a short amount of time. I don't know what people are doing. If you struggle to find a way for your fragrance to last longer, listen, you cleanse yourself, right? You moisturize and then you spray on top and you hit your pulse points. Things will last. Items will last. I don't experience this when I smell this fragrance, let alone some other fragrances where people are like, oh, it doesn't last long. It doesn't last long. And I'm like, okay, there are ways to get it to last long. So she lost me on that one. But as I mentioned before, I don't feel like it is dynamic or dimensional. I'm like, it's great for what it is. So if you have this fragrance, I want to hear from you. I want to know if it's something you love, if you hate it. Like, how are we feeling about it? Will you buy the full size bottle? If you haven't done so already, I need you to stop doing what you're doing and hit that subscribe button. I want to see you back in another video. I've been going for a little bit. Emerald's back and she's better than ever. Yeah, I've been going for a little bit, been a little busy, but now I'm going to go through all my fragrances and I need us to reconnect, okay? Hit that subscribe button and drop a comment because I need to hear what you guys are thinking about this raspberry riffle cologne, okay? Until then, I will see you in the next video. Toodaloo.